The Walking Dead Dead City. Walker slingshots have entered the chat room. Cool idea, but dumb execution. Okay, so let's talk about that scene in Season 2 Episode 2 of Dead City. New Babylon shows up with boats, guns, a plan, and what do they get met with? A Walker slingshot bomb. Yeah, you heard that right. A literal giant slingshot that launches undead projectiles across the water. Like rotting, exploding cannonballs. Now, cool concept, absolutely. But let's be real for a second. Realistic? Not even close. Here's the thing, the idea itself isn't bad, the visual is wild. It feels like something ripped straight from a Mad Max spin-off. And honestly, I respect the creativity, but the execution? Kinda ridiculous. For starters, I missed it the first time. Dead serious. I didn't even catch what was happening until I rewatched the episode. Not that I wanted to rewatch it, but based on comments I saw, people talking about slingshot walkers, I just had to see what they were talking about. So if you were wondering why I didn't mention it in my reaction, that's why. It flew under my radar. Just like those airborne corpses. And when I did catch it, I had to rewind like 3 times just to make sure it was actually what I was seeing, because it was so dark and so hard to really notice. They literally stuffed walkers into explosives and like painted them or glued them with something, and they launched them from what looked like a medieval cannonball machine built out of junkyard parts. And somehow they had the aim of a Navy sniper. Direct hits, boats gone, instant chaos. It was like Game of Thrones meets Mythbusters Zombie Edition. But let's break this down. Walkers are mush. Their bodies are decomposing. The second you yank them back in a sling with enough force to cross a river, they'll rip apart. You wouldn't get a satisfying boom. You'd get rotten soup in midair. Also, are we just accepting that people had the time, engineering skills, and resources to build this thing? Like, it's not a big deal. There's suspension of disbelief. And then there's launching meat missiles across open water like it's nothing. It's one of those moments that makes you go, wait, what show am I watching again? Because if this is the Walking Dead world, where there's that energy built upon some level of realism, we get something like this. Look, I love a bold visual, but if you're gonna throw something this wild into the mix, maybe don't bury it in a quick montage with no explanation, because otherwise it just feels like a gimmick. Anyway, that's my rant. It's a cool idea, yes. A smart move, not really. Does it make sense in this world? Only if you forget the rules they've already set up. But hey, what did you think? Did you catch the slingshot scene the first time, or did it fly over your head like it did mine? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.